It is a tremendous honor for me to be here today. I was told that there are going to be many, many patriots that are gathered here who wants to dream the greatest dream of all. Because this is what it is. We are here gathered and inspired by a dream. That dream is the Korean dream. It was 100 years ago that our forefathers gathered all across this land, 2 million of our forefathers, inspired by a dream to create a new, independent, ideal model nation that could be the inspiration of all humanity. Although they lived in a land that has been stripped of their independence, has been stripped of their nationality under colonial dominion, they dared to dream the dream to build a model nation, inspired by the age-old providential calling and destiny in the founding of our people, rooted in the philosophy of Hongik-gan, charged the Korean people to live for the benefit of all humanity. They dared to dream to create an ideal nation. That ideal nation was not to reinstill the Joseon dynasty. Our forefathers, at that time, in the turn of the 20th century, recognizing that there are better ways in which a nation should be built, believed that a republic, a Western-style republic, should be created on this land. In 1945, with the liberation of Korea from Japanese colonial rule, that dream could have been realized. This day celebrates that day, where the possibility of a dream fulfilled could have been realized. But unfortunately, this was not to happen. That's 3 years later, in 1948. Although there was to be national elections that creates a unifying government to create an independent, unified Korean nation, this was not to come to pass. With the creation of two governments, both North and South, permanently dividing this peninsula until today. Although many Koreans today only understand this reality, they should be reminded, especially with the centennial celebration of our independence movement, of the dream that sparked their ancestors, their grandparents, their great-grandparents, their parents, to give of themselves for the creation of a new nation inspired by the Hongik-gan ideal to benefit all mankind. Action for Korea United has inherited that legacy. Have we not? Yes or no? Have we not? Yes or no? With the beginning of any great movement, it takes leaders who are willing to take ownership and put their neck on the line. Any great cause means that there has to be self-sacrifice and the willingness of those to set the precedent of leadership that can inspire others, that can inspire society, that can inspire a nation to once again dream the greatest dream for Korea, which is the Korean dream. Especially in the context of this current environment, the work that you have undertaken as your own cause, reminded by the quote of Genghis Khan, if one person has a dream, it is but a dream. But if everyone shares in that dream, it becomes a reality. It is right and proper that we have gathered here on this day, a day of possibility and hope, when a dream could have been realized, to once again reignite that hope and that possibility for all the Korean people, not just in the South, but in the North and in the entire diaspora, and to spread that message so they can echo throughout the world with the support of the entire international community, unlike the environment that existed in 1945. We stand at the precipice of tremendous change if only we are willing to take the leadership. Unlike 1945, due to the work of AKU, we have developed a large civic movement inheriting the Hongikinggan ideal, but then spreading that message to a larger global community that wants to stand with the Korean people and help the Korean people realize the dream of one united nation, realizing the Hongikinggan ideal of benefiting all mankind. So the world will stand with us if only we take the ownership and leadership. 그렇게 할 수 있어요. If only we take the leadership, we can bring about a tremendous transformation on this land. But before we do so, we as Koreans have to strip ourselves of all the foreign constructs that have divided this land, north and south, and even here in South Korea, left and right, and recognize that we have a common heritage and common identity as the Korean people. We are one Korean family, and we have to unite that family. There's a saying that the value of a people is determined by how we treat the least of us. The fact that there are 25 million Koreans across the 38th parallel that do not enjoy the freedoms and the opportunities that exist in the South is a reflection on our Korean identity. This is a time in which we need to mend that reality and build a united homeland for all the Korean people. Can we do that? Yes or no? 할 수 있어요. Wow. That is why I am so glad that I came over here today. Could I come down and speak with you today? I can't hear you. Yes or no? 좋아요? We are one Korean family. One Korean family. We share one dream. We share one identity. We share one aspiration. We share one hope. We share one dream. That is the Korean dream. The power of dreaming, of hope. That is how the world has changed. Don't listen to the naysayers who say this can't be done or that can't be done. Whenever one has an aspiration and dream, and one believes in that dream, 역사 만드는 사람들이야. Can we be that kind of person? Yes or no? I know that Korea is going through tremendous difficulty today. There are demonstrations happening in the streets today. And a lot of it is rooted in resentment. But in this auditorium today, there is no resentment. There is no hatred. There is only hope. Because we are people that are drunk with a dream, a great dream, that can inspire not only the Korean people, but all the people of the world. Are you with me? Yes or no? This is the time to show the greatness of the Korean people. Not to rumble over petty differences, but show the greatness of our Korean character. As reflected by the Declaration of Independence that was read 100 years ago. Remember, it was our forefathers that was living through the tragedy of colonialization. But in the Declaration, they made it a point that Korea should work with Japan to establish peace in East Asia as partners, not as enemies. That was the greatness of our Korean forefathers. That is the greatness that we have to find today to face the challenges that Korea faces today. Can we do that? That is the Korean dream. That is the Korean dream. I know this for a fact. That we as Koreans, this is our time to shine and show who we are to the rest of the world. The world is watching us today. I remember when I first went to the United States, more than 30 years ago. Everybody thought I was Chinese. So I said, no, I'm not Chinese, I'm Korean. But then they would reply by saying, what is Korea? Where is Korea? Today, if you go to America, and you go to Main Street America in any small town in the United States, and you raise the issue of Korea, everybody knows not only that there's two Koreas, but that North Korea is an existential threat to global security. All around the world, everyone knows of two Koreas. The name Kim Jong-un is a household name. Everybody knows. That is why the world is watching. Being a person of deep faith and conviction, I know that the founding of our people was rooted in a providential destiny, a destiny to create a nation that could inspire the world and lead the world to peace. Our greatness lies in our ability to internalize our pain, internalize the injustice done to us, and to be able to live still for the sake of others. That is our greatness, and that is encapsulated in the Korean dream. So let us dare to dream the greatest dream at this time, that not only inspires the people of Korea to embrace a vision that can bring an end to the division of our homeland and create a new nation founded upon the very ideals that our ancestors formed the identity of the Korean people. And in so doing, let us inspire the world to peace. Can we do that? 잘하느냐 할 수 있어요. 그리고 할머니, only in our nation do we look at somebody who I never met before and we could use familiar terms. 할머니. 젊은 사람은 아들, 딸. 한국 사람들은 정이 많아요. This is our unique contribution to humanity. This is something that we should be celebrating. We should be proud of because the world is watching us. So, I want to leave you with a challenge. Can you become the owner of the Korean dream and bring this dream to every citizen in this land? Yes or no? 잘 안 들려요. 할 수 있어요. 할 수 있어요. Our work is not done yet. Shall we take ownership over the Korean dream, moving the entirety of the Korean people on this land, and eventually build a new ideal nation that reflects the 홍익관 ideal? Can we do that? Yes or no? 잘 안 들려요. 할 수 있어요. 할 수 있어요. 오, 감사합니다. Remember, AKU is your movement. I created AKU for every single Korean. So your dreams can be heard, not only on this land, but throughout the entire world. I wrote the Korean dream to empower you so that you can dream the greatest dream for the Korean people. So please take these tools and bring a tremendous transformation on this land, in this region, and in the world.
그래서
Thank you very much.